What's going on YouTube? QCFC Fan TV here with your Week 5 match preview. Charlotte FC versus FC Cincinnati. Before I dive into it, if you could, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. That'll help the channel out a lot. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Starting off, I think we should keep the same formation as we did last week. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 4-4-2. Obviously, depending on Swiderski's fitness, if he isn't fit enough to play, I would start TT Ortiz in his place and kind of play him just behind Daniel Rios as like a secondary striker, because he's pretty creative to me. I like what he does on the ball, but for the most part, I wouldn't change much. 4-4-2. We've looked good the past couple weeks. When we got away from the 3 in the back and 5 in the back, and I understand why we were playing 5 in the back and 3 in the back. New expansion team, still trying to figure out the chemistry stuff, so I understand why we started off that way. I'm glad we've gotten away from it. So 4-4-2. And even if need be, because FC Cincinnati has been in good form, if you wanted to, we could do something similar to what we did down in Atlanta, 4-1-4-1. Especially if Swiderski isn't fit enough to start, you could go ahead and shore up that back line a little bit more. Just put a CDM, just kind of sit there and let your wingers and Daniel Rios kind of do their thing. Either way, I think you can't go wrong. Being that we'll be at home, I assume 4-4-2, though. We've looked really brave on the ball, especially last week. If we can get an early goal, I think that would help us out a lot going forward, get the nerves off of us, and just kind of play our game. On the contrary, FC Cincinnati has been looking good the past couple weeks themselves after a rocky start. I know the first game of the year for them. They let in 5 goals from against FC Austin, which, you know, early games in the year, you kind of expect that kind of wacky stuff to happen. I think they then lost against Atlanta United, and then they won their last 2. They've shored up that back line. After you let in 5 goals, you tend to kind of tighten up. So they look pretty well, pretty good the last couple weeks. They won their last 2 matches. They're 2-0-2. So I expect them to try and come into Bank of America Stadium and get a result. I think a lot of teams are going to see us as like an easy result or trying to get points off of us. However, I think we have looked much better than expected. And all credit to the players, to the manager, to the coaching staff. We are, we're not defeating all odds here. However, we're looking good, and I can tell week by week we're getting better and better and better. And that's really all you can ask for as a fan, especially if you're starting to get results. And I think after the first 2 games, we've kind of figured out what works for us for now, 4-4-2. And if we just play our game, we'll be fine. With that being said, my prediction for this match, I'm going to go 2-1 Charlotte FC. I think, as I just mentioned, we've been getting better and better and better each week, and our early results really don't reflect how well we were playing in the beginning. Deflected goals here and there. Our first 2 games, first 3 rather, I'm sorry. The LA Galaxy, they just scored a wonderful goal. However, against Atlanta and DC United, deflected goals. So there's not really much you can ask. We're getting better defensively in the back, being more compact, and I do think we need to be on top of our game, because if we aren't, we will get caught out. And FC Cincinnati does have they were putting in a lot of crosses from what I've seen. So we play our game, play smart, and be brave on the ball. I think we'll be fine. With that being said, that's all I have for you. If you like the content, like, comment, subscribe,
Damn, son,
all that good stuff. And with that being said, be easy. Peace.